These are creepy TikToks that will make you rethink your whole reality.
Millions of people have claimed to have seen angels, but none had any proof to support this claim. But what if I told you that the existence of angels has actually been proven?
I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Government finally admitted that there are aliens yesterday.
What? No way.
Dude, they had this hearing, right? Where this guy in the military came out, talked about the fact that for the past like 40 years, we have had operations going on to like retrieve crashed UFOs and reverse engineer the technology of them.
What?
He said that there were organic material found in those spacecraft, but it's like living organics and non-human.
I'm back, as your boy FITCI to the E, and today we're looking at this compilation together. So grab your water, your popcorn, your ice cream, whatever you want. Just remember to subscribe and like the video. The like goal for this video is going to be 1,000 again, because we've been hitting 1,000 so religiously. If you like the chain, check the link down below. 99% of these chains are free, so remember to get you a free pair today. Yeah.
Here's some horror movies that absolutely piss me the fuck off. Nobody asked for this list, but hey, I can't praise movies all the time. Sometimes it's okay to shit on them. Like The Nun from 2018. Man, this movie was so goddamn gassed up, man. In The Conjuring 2, they made it seem like The Nun was finna be the biggest, baddest motherfucker in horror ever. Man, this movie came out and I wanted to walk out of the theater, but I couldn't, because I was just sitting there waiting like, hopefully it gets better, but it never fucking did. And the fact that they're making a second one this year is just pissing me off. And what made me even more mad is the fact that The Nun is the highest grossing film in the Conjuring universe. Bullshit. Pray for the Devil from last year. Granted, this movie shouldn't have made me mad because I had no expectations for it, but when I saw the movie, it was worse than I thought. Bruh, the movie had a girl that was possessed trying to exercise herself. What the fuck? Hey, I could have left that shit on the goddamn writing board. Like, that was terrible, bruh. Texas Chainsaw Massacre from 2022. That bullshit that went to Netflix. Boy, y'all need y'all
I don't think I saw that one.
Beat down for real. But that movie was so goddamn terrible, it was laughable. And you can tell they were trying to copy Halloween. Come on now, you rebooted the franchise, had the original final girl come back for a cameo. Seriously? I know what the fuck y'all was doing. And you took an L. It was terrible. Not to mention, you brought the final girl back just to kill her after like 3 minutes of her being on screen. Jeepers Creepers Reborn. Listen, after that abysmal ass shit, don't make another Jeepers Creepers movie. Ever. Don't do it. If I even see another poster or preview for another Jeepers Creepers movie, I'm driving up to the studio and I'm causing havoc. Stop playing in my face like this. And lastly, I know I'm about to gain everybody's support on this one. Halloween Ends. I don't give a damn if I don't ever see Michael Myers on screen ever again. Leave it where the fuck it is. This shit was horrible. In fact, y'all honestly could have just ended it with Halloween 2018. Everything that happened in Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends could have happened in Halloween 2018. Should have just deaded it right then and fucking there. All right, y'all, there goes some horror movies that pissed me the fuck off.
Yeah, I've never seen the Halloween movie, but I heard from everyone, the one in 28 and the newest one, I heard that they're all terrible. If you've seen it, put it down in the comments, and if you've seen any of these movies that he mentioned, also put it down in the comments. Let me know your experience.
Angelus actually exists.
Angelus? Angels?
Yes, you heard that right. For centuries, millions of people have claimed to have seen angels, but none had any proof to support this claim. But what if I told you that the existence of angels has actually been proven? In 2022, Brandon Smith, a man from Kentucky, decided that he wanted to prove the existence of angels. He had heard about numerous theories claiming that some had been spotted in Antarctica in the past. So he decided to embark on a long boat journey from the United States to Antarctica. He explored for months without finding anything of interest, but one day he saw a strange mountain, so he approached it, and what he saw will leave you speechless. He saw something that looked like a tunnel leading inside the earth. He decided to go as deep as possible, and after walking for 5 hours, he discovered a massive civilization of angels. He chose not to interact with these beings, but decided to record a video. Then he left and returned outside the tunnel. However, military soldiers were waiting for him at the exit, and what they did to him will shock.
He saw angels and he got a video of it. I want to see the video, I'm not gonna lie.
If I were to rank every single Michael Myers mask from worst to best, this is how it would go. Coming in dead last, we got the mask from Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Now, it's pretty self-explanatory. This shit, it looks fucking horrible. At number 10, we got the mask from Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Now, it's not just the mask, it's everything. Like, bro, he don't even look like he want to kill motherfuckers. He look like he just wants to eat Oh, fat ass. At number 9, we got the mask from Halloween Resurrection. Now, I don't got no complaints about it. This is just where it ranks compared to every other mask that I've seen. Actually, no, I do got complaints. Not about the mask, but about the movie itself. Why the fuck was Busta Rhymes in a Michael Myers movie? At number 8, we got the mask from Halloween 2. Now, Halloween 2 is actually one of my favorite Halloween films of all time, but the mask, no, not at all. At number 7, we got the mask from Rob Zombie's Halloween film. Now, I really fuck with the mask and like all the costume designs and shit from his movies, but Rob Zombie's actual Halloween movies itself, no, I don't fuck with them bitches at all. At number 6, I got the mask from Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. Now, I'm sorry, I know it looks plain, it looks pretty boring, but I really fuck with this mask. From the long hair being pulled back to the eyes being black as shit to where you can't see them, like just, I don't know, it's plain, but I fuck with it. He doesn't look like a crackhead, and that's all that matters to me. At number 5, we got the mask from Halloween H2O. Now, I only got one thing I don't fuck with when it comes to this mask, and it's just the fact that his hair is like super short, and it looks fucked up. Like, Michael looks like a legit crackhead right now. But other than that, the little wear on the mask, the eyes being exposed, it's pretty fucking solid. At number 4, we got the mask from Halloween Ends. Now, I fuck with this mask just for the simple fact that this is pretty much like a trophy and a symbol of Michael's journey. Like, bruh, everything that has happened to Michael within this timeline, it's reflected on the mask. Every time he's gotten shot, every time he's gotten burnt, every time he's gotten stabbed. Well, I wouldn't say those are reflected on the mask, but you guys understand what I'm saying. This mask is pretty much just a perfect representation of the past like 45 years of Michael Myers' fucking life. At number 3, we got the mask from Halloween Kills. Now, look, I don't care what anybody says. This shit looks fucking good. Looks muy bueno, one could say. Bon appetit, another could say. I don't think that makes sense, but basically you guys get the gist. This mask is fucking perfect. The battle wounds, the scar, the black eyes, just everything about this shit, it's fucking perfect. At number 2, we got the one that started it all, the mask from the original Halloween film from 1978. Yeah, this mask is plain, it's simple, but that doesn't fucking matter. This shit, it's fucking perfect. Nearly perfect. And at number 1, in my opinion, the greatest Michael Myers mask we have ever fucking gotten, the one from the 2018 Halloween remake. Look, this mask, it's fucking beautiful. It's aged up perfectly. It's got all the right color shading, just everything about this shit. It looks fucking good. Anyways, that's my ranking of every single Michael Myers mask we have ever seen.
Nah, he's not lying. That was pretty good. That was pretty good ranking, bro. That's pretty good ranking. I only really seen like 3 of the Halloween movies. If you like the Halloween movies, put them down in the comments.
There exists a secret island populated by dinosaurs. It's literally Jurassic Land in real life. A few days ago, Chinese scientists discovered an anomaly in the Pacific. They then stumbled upon a completely unknown archipelago. China sent a 15-person expedition to this uncharted land. They made another startling discovery: real dinosaurs. So far, they claim to have observed 2 new species of dinosaurs, and one of these species resembles a killing machine, something we've never seen before. Something astonishing. The scientific world is in shock. Could this archipelago possibly be located beyond the ice wall? Many believe that Earth is much larger than it's portrayed. This dinosaur discovery raises numerous questions about what we know about our planet and challenges the accuracy of our current maps. But that's not all. An incredible discovery was recently made. Who knows what else we might uncover? So stay tuned to follow this incredible journey and the revelations this island could unveil.
This old clip of the Jigsaw Killer himself, Tobin Bell, talking to a little kid is going viral. But not only that, the kid asked him, "Do you want to play a game?" Tobin says, "Yes, how about this?" and gives him a fist bump. And then for the second part of the game, pulls him in for a handshake, and that's basically where the video ends. Every story I hear about somebody meeting Tobin Bell, it's always completely lovely, so this does not take me by surprise at all. This is another one of my favorite interactions caught on camera. Look at the side of his face, how happy he is. Look with this little Billy. That's adorable.
I know I said this like for the 100th time, but the new Saw X is a fire movie. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it.
The Earth might be larger than we thought. For 4 years, scholars and conspiracy theorists alike have debated the shape of the Earth. Round or flat, this could all be part of an elaborate conspiracy. But consider an even more extraordinary possibility. What if the Earth had more than just 7 continents? Could Antarctica be more than a frigid wilderness? Instead, a colossal ice barrier concealing our world's true extent? Imagine a hidden realm beyond this ice wall, a world with 20 unexplored continents waiting to be discovered. What if an ancient map exists, locked away, that could reveal their locations? Rumors persist that these lost continents are home to wonders beyond imagination. Prehistoric beasts roaming lush landscapes, extraterrestrial beings communicating with advanced civilizations, and undiscovered treasures hoarded by the elite. Perhaps the 7 continents we inhabit are merely part of a grand design, a business venture controlled by a handful of disgustingly rich families.
Hey man, it's like my video posted this week. I was like, bro, the Rockefellers and the Rothschild family, they're scary, bro. They own everything. Honestly, they probably own that. If that's real, probably them. The Freemasons, all them.
Alright, so the tweet says, who would you add to the horror icon Mount Rushmore? They got Jason, Michael, and Freddy on there. These options is respectful. I think this goes without saying, you know what I'm saying? But who would be at the number 4th spot? I got 3 options, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna pick the one that I think should go up there. So for the first person, I got Pinhead. Pinhead is iconic. The Hellraiser franchise has 11 films, meaning he has enough on his resume for consideration. Plus, Pinhead has given us some of the most quotable lines.
I actually never seen that.
So I think he deserves a spot in the voting block. Next person I would consider would be Chucky. Chucky has 7 films. All of them pretty decent. I wouldn't call them iconic, all of them, but for the most part, they're pretty good. Not to mention he has a pretty successful TV show as well. Something that honestly, I don't think any other horror icon could really pull off like that. Chucky is a fan favorite amongst horror fans and amongst movie fans, period. So I think Chucky is a good consideration too.
Chucky's
now
good.
My last consideration, and I ain't gonna lie, this one's kind of hard, would be Ghostface. Ghostface has a total of 6 films and 1 MTV TV show. And unlike Chucky, his TV show wasn't that great. Chucky's was pretty good, but Scream show, it was alright. However, what makes Ghostface pretty strong in this competition is the fact that to this day you can still see him on the big screen. Scream 5 came out last year and it was a hit. Scream 6 came out this year and it was a hit. Pinhead got a remake on Hulu and it was bullshit. Currently Chucky just has his TV show. But when looking at all 3 of the considerations for the 4th spot of the horror Mount Rushmore, man, I think I'm gonna have to go with Ghostface. And Ghostface is getting Scream 7, so he is not done yet at all. So it's official. For me, the horror icon Mount Rushmore will be Jason, Michael, Freddy, and Ghostface.
The Serbian dancing lady, I've been seeing her a lot. Oh, hey.
You guys, I feel so bad for that girl right now because that's the Serbian dancing lady, also known as Mira or the dancing shadow. The Serbian lady is a mysterious old woman who is normally seen dancing in the middle of the night in a dark alleyway or road. People are saying that if you ever disturb her while you see her dancing, then she'll chase you.
No.
Rumors are going around saying in Serbia that this woman was captured and put away, but then she unalived herself.
Wow.
People talk about a game that you play to call upon her spirit. In this game, you're supposed to go to a dark road and do the dance that she always does and repeat her name, Mira. It says that after doing this for a complete minute, the Serbian dancing lady will appear on the road. It says that you should not interrupt her while she's doing the dance.
Hey.
But if you do, then she'll chase you and you need to run back to your house before she gets to your house.
I wonder what really goes on with the Serbian dancing lady. Like, is it like some spirit or is it just like someone randomly just dancing, sees someone and then just chases them? I don't know. If you know, put it down in the comments.
Y'all, so according to this person, Halloween Ends is better than Scream 6. Not by a little bit, but by a country mile. That is fucking insane to say the least. Let me just go ahead and give you guys my little 2 cents on this take. Did we see Michael or Corey's little bitch ass hold a fucking shotgun? Matter of fact, did we see Michael or Corey's little bitch ass one pump somebody with one fucking hand? No, we didn't. Halloween Ends didn't do nothing but disappoint people that were excited to see the fucking movie. When this trailer first dropped, a bunch of people, myself included, thought we were gonna get one of the best Halloween films we have ever fucking seen. But that's not what we got at all. In fact, it's one of the worst Halloween films we have ever fucking seen. It was a huge fucking disappointment, bro. But then when the trailer for Scream dropped and then the actual movie itself dropped, you're like, damn. The trailer actually lived up to the fucking hype. At the end of the day, I'm all for respecting opinions, but this one right here, nah, I'm not gonna respect it. I'm not acknowledging it. It's not my tribal chief. It ain't shit to me. If you personally think Halloween Ends is better than Scream...
Yeah, I still never seen any of those movies, if I'm being honest. Which one do you think is better? Put it down in the comments.
In any city, in any country, go to any mental institution or halfway house you can get yourself to. When you reach the front desk, ask to visit someone who calls himself the holder of sanity.
I'm good.
The receptionist will look at you strangely, but you must repeat the same question and nothing else. Eventually, she will call for a doctor, and you will be taken to the room in the furthest corner of the institution. Beware, for after this point, there is no turning back. And if you wish to leave then, tell the doctor that you are sorry and must not have taken your medication today, and leave. Run as far away as you can, outside of the city limits, outside of the country limits, for cowards are not spared if caught. If you continue on, you will be put into a straitjacket and locked in a padded room. After a few days that will seem like months, you will start to hear voices. Hundreds of them, all talking about how their lives were ruined. Their stories may drive you mad, and you would have to stay there for all eternity. For in your padded room, there is no death, only torture. If the voices stop talking, close your eyes tight and shout at the top of your lungs, "I will not share your stories." If the voices do not resume, pray that the pain you will next feel will not be so bad, however unlikely that is. If the voices continue talking, single out the voice that speaks of the very hospital you are in. Listen to his story and open your eyes. You will not be in the cell anymore, but still in a straitjacket. Instead, you will be in what seems like an endless void. The only thing separating you from the void, a glass box. A man will appear in front of you and ask if you have any questions. He will respond to one, and only one question. Ask, what drove them to insanity? He will explain in horrifying detail about the lives and deaths of them. During his response, a large black dot will appear to be moving through the void. But you must not focus your sight on it, for it will shatter the glass box, leaving you to fall into the void for all eternity. Once the man has finished his story, he will remove your straitjacket and bid you farewell. You will find yourself standing outside the institution, holding the straitjacket. The jacket is Object 73 of 538.
They said, ask this motherfucker, what made people go, bro, I'm asking this man, how the hell do I get out of here? Nah, that's some schizophrenic shit. Nah, that was crazy. I would never do that, though.
Explorers found the Leviathan living at the bottom of the Mariana Trench. In 1960, two men decided to attempt to reach the bottom of the Mariana Trench in this vessel, despite scientists being nearly certain that there would be nothing to discover at the depth of 36,000 feet. Because of the immense pressure, the explorers were undeterred and continued on with their daring journey. However, after 5 hours of descent, the men were startled when they began to hear strange noises of something colliding with their ship. To their horror, on their monitor, they saw a huge shadow with 3 heads. When they reported what they saw, the team above dismissed it, attributing it to fatigue and imagining things. It was only upon reaching the surface that the explorers discovered the true extent of the damage. The ship's walls, an impressive 5 inches thick and designed to withstand enormous pressure, were completely destroyed and battered, bearing witness to the terrifying encounter below. Although most of the crew denied it, the 2 explorers were certain they had found the mythical creature called the Leviathan. Do you believe?
Yeah, that's probably cap. They did not see no Leviathan, bro. Stop the lies.
This is my honest opinion about certain horror movies. The goal is to get controversial, so let's get into it. If there was no Jason Voorhees, there would be no Michael Myers as we know him today. Please hear me out. It is a known fact that John Carpenter did not want Halloween to become a franchise. At least a franchise that focused on Michael Myers. The only reason why Halloween got a sequel featuring Michael Myers is because after the hit success of Friday the 13th in 1980, following up just 1 year later, in May of 1981 came Friday the 13th Part 2, which featured Jason Voorhees for the first time on screen. So at this point, Friday the 13th had 2 successful movies in their franchise. Friday the 13th was basically a copycat of Halloween. So the people at Halloween said, oh hell no. Y'all ain't finna come in here, copy us, and then get more popular than us. John, drop Part 2. Part 2 of Halloween came out in October of 1981, 5 months after Friday the 13th Part 2, meaning most likely it was either planned during Friday the 13th Part 2's promotion, or it didn't even get filmed until after the movie came out. Trying to keep up with the competition is exactly what Michael Myers continued to be in the franchise, because as soon as John Carpenter had a chance to get rid of Michael Myers for Part 3, he did it. Now tell me I'm lying. Speaking of Friday the 13th Part 2, Pillowcase Jason is the creepiest iteration of Jason Voorhees that we've ever gotten. He wasn't a zombie, he wasn't a half cyborg in space, he was a regular, inbred looking dysfunctional motherfucker with overalls and a bloody pillowcase. Creepy as fuck and definitely more realistic than a zombie. And speaking of Jason iterations, the 2009 Jason iteration is the most brutal Jason that we've ever gotten. Part 2 was the scariest, 2009 was the most brutal. Quality wise, the 1970s had better horror movies than the 1980s. The 80s was just more iconic, but those movies were not better than the 70s, bro. But let's be honest, the 80s had a lot of bullshit. Sinister is one of the most overrated horror movies of all time. Yep, I fucking said it. Y'all gassed this movie way too fucking much, bro. You know, I've watched this movie like 3-4 times just to see if I could catch something that I missed. I didn't miss shit. Movie just gassed up, bro. That's all it is. Back on the Halloween train, To end this list off, Halloween 2018 is better than Halloween 1978. And that's no disrespect to the original. I fucking love the original. This right here is a holy grail for horror fans. But quality-wise, I gotta admit, 2018 was just better. And that's not a bad thing to say, because what's the point of rebooting a franchise if the reboot ain't gonna be better than the original? It's just that we've gotten so many terrible reboots and remakes that when a reboot or a remake is actually better than the original, it sounds crazy to say. But yeah, 2018 was better. Alright, y'all, there goes some more of my honest opinion about certain horror movies. I really hope this list didn't rile up too many feathers. But if it did, good fucking job. Like I always.
The US government finally admitted that there are aliens yesterday.
What? No way.
Dude, they had this hearing, right? Where this guy in the military came out, talked about the fact that for the past like 40 years, we have had operations going on to like retrieve crashed UFOs and reverse engineer the technology of them.
What?
He said that there were organic material found in those spacecraft, but it's like living organics and non-human organics found in these crashed ships.
That's crazy. It's like publicly like broadcasted?
Yes. Everywhere. AOC was there asking questions. She was like, we would like to know like names of all these different people that have been like keeping this from us and all this stuff. And he was like, I will give you a specific list of names and everything. They asked out locations where UFOs might be housed, and he said, after this, I'll give you specific locations on where certain vehicles are housed.
No good.
They asked him if anyone ever gotten hurt, like any of his colleagues, like in any of these incidents, and he said yes. And they asked, UFO or from the government? And he said both instantly. As soon as the question left their mouth.
Man, I would not doubt that, bro. The government be hiding so much stuff, bro. I would not be surprised if they found aliens, if they found freaking underground people, demons, witches, wizards. I would not be surprised, bro.
I just realized something really interesting about the carousel trap from Saw 6. So basically in this trap, you have 6 people riding the carousel. 4 of them are going to get hit with a boomstick, and the other 2 get to survive. And this man on the outside of the carousel gets to decide which 2 people get to survive. However, if he cannot decide in time, all 6 will get eliminated by the boomstick. Now, why are they being tested? Because they all work for an insurance company. These 6 people are the people who decide who gets the coverage and who doesn't. And the man who they're depending on to try to save them is William Easton, the CEO of this insurance company. The importance of this trap is to teach these people that all life has value and meaning. Everyone deserves healthcare coverage regardless of pre-existing conditions or disabilities. But the thing that I just realized, the reason why they give the option for him to save 2 people is because his insurance company approves 1/3 of all medical claims.
Damn.
So they only save 1/3 of their people. That's why he can only save 1/3 of them. Or, much like his insurance company, he can choose to save none of them.
Fun fact, because I like Saw X so much, I actually went back and watched the series. So yesterday I actually saw Saw 6 and I saw that. I was like, interesting. So now that she explained it, that made more sense.
I know this video is going to show up at night for you. I don't care. You tell that there is something deeply wrong with this photo. It's discovered in a hidden lockbox after her grandfather had passed, and the woman who found it, Michaela Jerome, she thought the same thing that you did. There's something that's kind of off about this picture. Very quickly, if you're not already, make sure to go check out my podcast, The Scariest One You Know, Creep Time the Podcast. Can use the link in my bio. We're on Spotify and Apple. Well, the photo, she was almost sure, clearly showed the staircase of her family home, but she couldn't be sure about what this was in the center until she enhanced the photo. A hauntingly clear image of what appears to be a woman clawing her way up those stairs. She eventually turned in this photo for analysis with the police, and it took them 4 months, but they determined that this was more than likely a scenario of captivity. If her grandfather did take this picture, he had this woman in his possession.
I feel like that's such an iconic picture of the girl crawling up the stairs like The Ring, but I don't know, is it real? I don't really think it's real. Do you guys think it's real? Put it down in the comments.
I'll tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel Air.
Damn, Drake. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was just like for performance, but that looked kind of cool though. What do you guys think? Do you guys think Drake sell his soul? Put it down in the comments. And his album dropped today, so that's crazy. Let me know what you guys think about that new Drake album. But anyways, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video. This like goal is 1,000. If you like the chain, remember that these are free for limited time only, so check the link down below. We also got sunglasses on the website. If you guys like stuff like that, check the link down below. Don't miss out on this deal. And for everyone watching, thank you for watching. Love you.